So what is this drama stuff? What's happening?
Wife has been stalking and harassing me in Tectone for over a year now. She has not left us alone. She has stalked bank statements, internet history, was spying on me when I came to visit Techie because I guess she originally was spying on Techie, and spread revenge of footage that is considered revenge to people from the cameras as well. I have gone to the police. Here is a police report. I try to clear up as much as I can, because a lot of this is just personal.
I think that is so sad though, because like Freem for me has never been perceived in that kind of manner. Like this doesn't really make sense to me. Like the fact that this is the, like I wouldn't like say that this is like I would assume Freem to be, because she seemed like pretty chill and it seemed like they're just separated. The fact that there's like this is going on, it kind of also looked like they separated because of her, like because she felt like it was better for her to be like not with him. So this is very odd.
I have a police report. The cops are doing their thing. I'm not going to get into the specifics about the revenge because of it, for my protection and for the protection.
I thought it was mutual. Yeah, but it built on the fact that Freem felt like she felt a little bit odd about things. She felt like she needed a little bit of break and see if she felt better. And then she started living by herself. Yes, I don't think it was purely mutual.
You understand.
I mean, it became later on, but
that this is not something I'm going to get in specifics. I'm going to show you proof of everything. And she has just harassed me, stalked me. And yes, her spreading revenge is sexual harassment if she doesn't want to believe it. For the past 3 weeks, I have been having to make hour-long phone call after hour-long phone call with content creators, people in the industry, everyone involved, because she has just completely shit on my name and defamed me and slandered me behind the scenes. I had to one by one, and I don't know who. It's just so out of control. I have to talk about it. Like, I have to just clear my name. So if one comes forward, I can say, hey, just watch the VOD. I hate that I have to do this. This started because she went to Enviosity and told him, hey, yeah, you can use this clip of me and my Tectones marriage. And then she went public and said there were lawyers involved. I thought she was going to make the video that she took of me public. So I called her out. That was the first thing, because I was scared she was going to start a public narrative against me. She has ruined Tectone's image. She has tried to ruin my image, as well as many, many other people that are afraid to come forward because they don't want to lose their jobs or they don't want to get involved. And I totally understand. I'm a victim in this situation, and I have every right to talk about it with my community and who I want to talk about it with. You think I was offered privacy when people came up to me saying, hey, Pink, we've seen revenge of you. You should know this, but I know that you didn't know you were being recorded. She went, and I kid you not, she's told other people, I don't know if somebody's going to come out about this. We'll see. She was saying, I just told this VTuber that Tectone brought his new girl to the convention. Look, she's going up to her right now. Like literally enjoying the pain that she's just completely caused. And then just caused drama at the convention. So yes, these messages were with Kinetic, VTuber. So she frames as, he could have kicked me off any time. I also found out this has been happening at Christmas too. So essentially what she's telling Kit is, hey, Tectone is cheating on me with Pink. I don't even know what to do, LOL. It's so bizarre. Like, how deep down, again, 5 relationships all cheated on. Like, what the F? Let me go ahead and clear up the cheating. First off, as you can see, I want you to get these dates correct, okay? The date here, December 25th, 2022. Okay? You have that date, December 25th, 2022. She's been separated with Tectone since September. I didn't meet Tectone till December 16th. Do you see there is no cheating? She's already filed for divorce. She's been moved out. Do you see November, December? So
also you need to keep in mind that this is like their divorce took a while to happen as well. Like this might be the divorce actually might finalize like at 11th, but this is like after they kind of like separating. She wanted her own apartment to be a little bit gone for a month and then see how she feels. And then they figured out they kind of want to separate, and then like they came into the paperwork. So it's already been like 2 2-3 months of them like being separated and stuff like that. This is very odd. And I just want to say this. I watched Pink for ages, by the way, like long time ago. Pink is from VR chat. I spawned from VR chat. Pink, I know Pink for a long time. I love her whenever she was just a pure like a 3D model. I've watched her for ages. She just did GTRP for a while. She did VR chat for a long time. She's great. And I think that, like Freem as well, she always seemed so kind. Like this seems so weird. It seemed like a situation that Freem spawned. Because again, this whole situation, like the divorce and everything, with what she has said and what Tectone has said, it seemed like this was the reason because she felt like she couldn't be her own. She wanted to do her own thing a little bit and separate herself. And but she didn't want to. She wanted to move away from Tectone and be just like his friend instead of her his husband instead of her being his wife. And so this was her action. So having this jealous like actions like afterward, that's a little mental. That's a little bit cuckoo. Like something is going on here. This was your doing.
So in case some people still like want to make stuff up.
Oh, she has access to security camera? That is
11,
insane. I don't know.
December 12. Okay, 11/12. That's how like time works.
Probably,
so,
yeah.
There you go. If you want extra proof, this is our first DM. So I reached out to Tectone. Jay the Bard was introducing me to Techie.
I love Jay. This is some weird slide in or something. I just know getting disconnected helps a lot. That's nice.
And the plans didn't fall through. And I saw Tectone, funny enough for her saying about cheating, he tweeted about a divorce. So I reached out to him and I said, like, hey, I'm sorry you're dealing with all this stuff. And I said, and all that stuff. So if you want to go to a convention or just need a friend, I'm always down. Sorry for the weird invite. I know when I was at my lowest, I had people reach out and made the world of a difference. This isn't some weird slide in or something. I just know getting disconnected helps a lot. And yes, Tectone screams in his DMs, oh, I was supposed to meet you the other day. That never happened. I'd love to meet up. My friends love you. And just in case.
And by the way, this is true. Like, my friends love you. This is like right before also Tectone, like, we're hanging out a lot in VR chat. And he like talked to Rafflegate and all the VR chat people. And Pink, again, is from VR chat. So a lot of Tectone friends around that time that he used to hang out and talk to, no Pink.
Think I'm lying.
This kind of adds up.
Let me pull up my DM with Tectone on Twitter. The message, see, I don't know if you can see that.
I love he all caps his DM. That's an excited boy, man.
Twitter, Tectone, December 16th, 2022. She filed for divorce in November. Hey, I was supposed to meet you the other day. What happened? I'd love to meet up. My friends love you. You're friends with Mojito, right? I didn't know who Mojito was. I was like, oh, then it was Jay, right? Yes,
Mojito!
This is also just creepy. So this is the many times she's just kind of, you know, been watching me and sharing footage of me and stalking. So there is that.
Now we're going to slide into like streamers DMs like, you friends with Mojito, right?
That apparently was in the screenshots. Hey, Kit, do you know about pinkchyu? Kit is going to explain all of this as well. So essentially what she was claiming here and what she's also claimed to other people is I was wearing her bra because I stayed at Tectone's house for 2 months to see if me, him, and Laurel got along so I could move into the new home. So she was telling people I was wearing her clothes. She shows a picture of when she bought this bra, shows a picture that I posted on Twitter saying, hey, she's wearing my bra. I bought the bra.
This is so stupid. Women are crazy. Like, isn't this like kind of crazy behavior? She's wearing my bra. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Chad, why are you wearing my boxers? What the fuck?
Myself. It's a very popular bra. And if people don't believe me and think this is fake,
oh god,
here is my Amazon. All right?
She's wearing my man.
Amazon.com. Okay, I bought a lot of bras. I bought a lot of stuff. Look at all those bras.
Damn, that's crazy.
You know, the chances
Damn.
we might have the same bra on a very
They really have
popular
everything in Amazon.
site.
Wait a minute. Wait,
you know?
wait. What the fuck was that?
You know, the chances we might have the same bra on a very
Yumori anime lingerie sexy bra? Oh, damn. Damn.
popular Amazon site.
Yeah, when are you gonna wear that?
I'm not wearing your bras, lady.
Oh, my bra.
That's
such an accusation. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Because she said, Kinetic was literally trying to talk about something else, but Freem kept talking about this. Freem says, that's why he didn't want me over and canceled plans. The reason why on Christmas, Tectone canceled plans with Freem is because I was a new friend to Tectone. Tectone had talked to me about the mental abuse he went through with her. Allegedly. Okay, I'm going to say that because, like I said, it's not my personal thing. But yes,
I gotta start streaming. Just stream with a bra. You'll get viewers.
All the abuse he was dealing with, the cheating, and how hurt he was. And if anybody has been in an abusive relationship,
so you're telling me she cheated on Tectone, and Tectone still sits there and support her. She doesn't want to put extra, like, I bet if he was like, she cheated, blah blah, and like put like wild things out there on the internet that she did, her reputation wouldn't be as good as is now. But this guy holds it just because of the respect of the time that he loved her. He tanked the damage. Yeah, what a gentleman. The more, I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be completely honest on this. Like, fuck this streaming thing and everything, right? But the more I hear about Tectone, the more I wish I was his friend. The more I wish I had more friends like him. Because goddamn, this guy sounds like way too nice. It is wild. And this is the guy that had drama in every game he's in. It's insane.
They know
Jesus
what it's like to be
exactly
like, still feel empathy for
too nice for his own good, and there are people like that. It's a shame that he gets this flack.
I knew what that was like because I had been in a very similar situation, and I told him I don't feel comfortable meeting her. I don't want to know this person. I feel very uncomfortable. I think you should maybe take a step back and maybe look at your, and maybe get some help and think about, what has happened, because I felt bad. Like, he still had empathy for her, even after getting cheated on, even after a lot of stuff.
What a gentleman.
I've never really stood up for myself a lot of my life.
There are not a lot of people like that.
Just like, enough is enough. Okay. Let me also just remind people I've never met Freem. I've never met her once in my life. I hope I never have to. Okay? And that's why it's scary, because it's like this scary unknown. And I have to just deal with it. And I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to sit around and just let somebody try to destroy my life. So when I cried, the clip went on LSF. If you don't know, XQC, me and him did some RP in NoPixel for a while.
She used to do a lot of RP.
I was on NoPixel for about a year. I had the blast, the time of my life. I know I do a lot more IRL though. I do not regret my time on NoPixel. I had a lot of fun. And he kind of was like, oh my god, wait, this is this girl I went and did this with. And so I want to show you why I need to make it public, because this is the exact example of what I mean by clearing things up. Okay?
Wait, the heck? Guys, I feel like I missed like a book of lore. Any lore masters? Oh, there you go. People have things happen to them, and suddenly the victims call that Tectone crowd, him especially. Well, where do you get your lore master license? It's call someone's bullshit. Nah, real shit on God. I remember. How the F does Tectone pull this off? Money. Jesus, bro.
Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Suddenly, even if I'm being honest and like I've shown you the proof, like people, this is still like their viewpoint. And that's why I needed to make things as clear as possible, especially at the beginning of stream.
Bro, these
It's really bad if you're in the CC job or similar privately. I just cut ties with assholes immediately. I made the mistake too many times and I keep in touch with them. I'm gonna be real. Whenever I was trying out like content creation for the first time, I'm not chilling like a little bit, just testing it out. I wasn't really doing that much, you know, just chilling out, like having fun in VR chat. I got into content, like I got into streaming a little bit because of Asmon, right? And I just did a little bit for fun. The first guy I did a collab with was the biggest snake I've ever seen, like one of the biggest snake. And because of that, I don't judge everybody. I like, you know, I don't judge people like on first interaction. I don't like, you can talk to me and I'll talk to you like you're my best friend. Like I love the fuck out of you. If you respect me, I'll respect you. But he sat there after I was doing my own thing because I didn't want to do like a fourth collab or something. I was doing my own thing, like just chilling out. I was just like having my friend watching, chilling out. And he decided to go live with somebody else, like a mod or a friend. And he sat there and slandered me for 3 hours straight. Literally sat there for 3 hours, just saying disgusting shit about me all the time. And I just played with him from times. I just played VR chat with him from times. We did collab 3 times. Now we're just doing my own thing, having fun. Like no reason at all. We're talking about Harry. We're talking about Harry. And that's the thing. And it's like, what the fuck is going on? So I just cut ties with him instantly. It's just the weirdest thing ever. So what I'm saying is that from the moment, like I tried doing this shit for a little bit of fun. I tried it for a moment. I already had a snake just go all wild, like wild on my ass for no reason at all. So I've already learned. And to be fair, like, I'm gonna be honest, like, I've always been like this. Like, I'll love the fuck out of you. I'll respect you. I'll talk to you every kind way of manner. I'll take you in like you're my homie, like you're my best friend, even though I just met you and I just talked to you. That's just the way I've been, right? That's the way I've been since high school. So, but as soon as you're like constantly talking, like giving me flack for something I haven't really, that I deserve, if I deserve it, I'll acknowledge it and I'll say sorry, you know? Like, I don't mind talking about things at all. But if you are like gonna shit talk me for no reason at all, why would I ever like deal with that? Because I'm not gonna deal with somebody bad mouthing me a lot. Like, I wanna, like, there's no reason. And I say this to you also, chat, like, you should never allow someone, even in a relationship, sit there and talk shit about you all the time if they can't say sorry about it. Like, that's like, you should never let anybody belittle you for no reason at all. Never. Like, have some respect for yourself and keep yourself around people that actually love you. Like, that is too far, man. That is a real one. Like, I mean, I think that I rather have people have a good time than a bad time. Like, I don't like giving off a negative or annoying aura. I like that people just have a good time, you know? I am the guy that loves, like, I don't love it, but like, I'm the guy that whenever I see someone being alone or someone struggling to socialize, I would drag them in, you know? I just be dragging them in because, like, I know I've been there. I've been there with times where you don't know what to say. You're having a hard time. You just don't know what to do. And you're like sitting there in your thoughts and struggling. And the same happens whenever you have like these situations where you have people belittle you a lot. Like, you don't know what to do because people are belittling all your actions you do. Like, they're looking down everything you do. So I'm like the guy that like scratch that all up, like bring them all together and have a good time, as long as they're respectful and kind. Like, that's all that matters. That's how you let a relation become toxic mess. Never allow that. Yeah, never allow, if you're in a toxic relationship, like, okay, we're just gonna talk about this short, but like, if you are in a relationship, it is common to fight in a relationship. You can have fights, you can sit there and argue, the one you are in a relationship might have their preferences of like have like ideals that you kind of want to try to fulfill to make them feel happier and good. But you need to realize whenever you're in a relationship, whenever somebody is trying to constantly adjust who you are, if somebody's always going to nitpick every action you do, if they're going to play with your emotion 24/7, you need to think about that for a second. Because is that the life you want to deal with? Is that what you want to have the one that is meant to support you and push you all the way forward? Do you want that individual to be somebody make you worse than you are? Do you want them to be the one that belittles you and like tries to make you someone else? No, you want to have somebody that makes you a better person than you are. And I'm not saying in change way, it's my meaning expressing who you are. That's the individual you want to be in a relationship with. And again, this is sad. Like overall, this whole thing is sad. That is so sad. Also, Ronnie the Witch, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that earlier. Hope you're having a good day so far. Thank you for coming by. Hope you're doing great. I remember once in hardcore where I was chilling in channel by myself and you dragged me into the channel. Hey buddy, saw you down there. You're doing okay? Yeah. Because I don't like people being alone. Like that's the thing. Like I've always been like this. That's why this is not like bragging rights or anything, but I was really popular in high school. And do you know what I did in high school? Like I came from middle school where I was socially awkward. I was constantly in my head, worried that anything I say, people would be like looking at me like I'm saying some of the craziest shit. Like I would try to crack a joke and I'll feel bad. I'll go home and I'll think about it. I'll feel bad, like fucking bad about it. I'll be like angry that I did this. I'll be like always like in my own head. And then I like moved to a high school that was completely different area, completely different people. And I decided no more. I'm changing everything, the environment I'm in. And I jumped into high school. And the first thing I did, I cracked a joke and everybody in class laughed. And from that moment, I took everyone in class and I dragged them together. Everybody were new. Nobody knew each other. I grabbed them all together into a group and I kept on doing this. I kept on bringing everyone together. The people that were socially awkward, the ones that couldn't really talk, the ones that were super talkative, I just grabbed them all together so it felt more welcoming. And that's the kind of guy I am. I don't like having like small groups for myself. Like, you know, you can have your homie group, but I don't like seeing people being alone. I don't want to knock people out of their room, you know? I want to bring everyone together. And it's actually a very Norwegian thing to do, to be like, create space for everyone. That's what kind of my intent with all actions I do. And definitely when I play games, when I'm hanging out, when I go to conventions, whatever I do. Because I know I can completely understand how it feels to be alone or be there and worried about your own actions. And we derailed a lot. We derailed a lot.
Yo, they're sending it, dude, in the comments. I don't even know. Oh, hold on. We got some drama lore. Hold on, chat. Guys, hold on. I must, guys, hold on.
You are poor.
And like I said, and I'm gonna clear it up again. I've already shown you my tweet, my first messages with Tectone, and
who's Harry? Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter.
She spied on. It was in December. Okay.
Like again, like anybody that that belittles you, you should just forget about them. There's no reason to remember anybody that like puts you down.
December 18th is when we met in real life. December 16th is when we first ever spoke and had any kind of interaction, like online. Here is a public divorce. The date of the filed divorce was November 21st, 2022.
She found out that Tectone purchased lingerie using their shared Amazon account for someone else 6 months prior to their divorce, and Pinky was seen wearing the same bra in her cosplay photo.
Bro, I love the way I love XQC. This fucker still owes me gold, by the way. I still have him about net. He still owes me gold. One day I will be like, man, where's my goddamn gold? But anyways, dude, I love how XQC fucking like talks.
Bro, I can buy it again. What do you know?
Let's say that Tectone.
How much gold do you think the XQC owes me now? He said that we would have like he said he would have double interest with every day. He borrowed 2,000 gold in classic WoW. So if you take all the months, like, it's more than gold cap at this point. Tectone.
Cancel their plans on Christmas. Found out the other security cams. This was because Tectone had to go over in the middle of the night.
I wish
During
Pinkchyu
Genshin
fixed the
Impact
audio a
drama, it was
little
revealed
bit
that
for this.
Tectone and Frem were not on good terms before this news broke out. Tectone is claiming it.
I love XQC. I used to be a big
Everything
fan.
was good between them.
To be honest, I don't care about the
She
gold at
went
all.
to Enviosity and said, yeah, you can use my clip of my marriage to make my situation public for your content.
Yeah, I thought that was when I thought a little bit about it. Like, because I always had a good positive mindset about Freem. Like, it's always looked nice. She always seems super chill. She seems very nice. I didn't see any bad flack. But then, like, you saw the mint picker and Enviosity had, like, an argument. Like, he's, like, having this wild battle where he's clearly in the wrong against Tectone. And he talks to Tectone's ex-wife. And she's completely fine about slandering Tectone? Like, what the fuck? Huh? Dude, that is so cheap. That I lost a lot of respect for Freem there. It's so weird.
That depends. They can be good for everybody to you know. But I don't know the context that much. Well, let me to avoid drama, you know. Pinky, for some reason, got herself involved in the drama and said that Frem was a psycho stalker.
The reason I went public first with my tweet is I was scared. I know people want to say, because I do OnlyFans and I'm a pretty girl, I'm not allowed to cry or be a victim or have any sense of feelings, I guess. Yes, I guess I'm conventionally attractive now, okay? Before, I used to not take care of myself. I used to be chronically online and, you know, I wouldn't even take showers. I was so depressed. Yes, I do have Asperger's, also known as, I guess now it's called like a level 1 autism. I won't lie, I do get very emotional and I have a hard time regulating emotions because of it, especially when I get stressed out. I tend to have breakdowns. I don't know if you know anyone with autism. It's not easy to live with.
I do want to give a little bit of context that Freem is like worried that Pink is worried that Freem will like put her in a spot and make her reputation bad and make a lot of people like view her as a very like cheaty, like I'm stealing Tectone from you, like really bad girl. Like that sounds wrong. It's like a really bad person. And the thing is that Freem, you need to remember, Freem had a really high position in Mythic Talent. She's a VTuber that has a lot of VTuber friends. She is in the content stream industry of VTubing. Freem used to be a VTuber. She knows a lot of people just generally. So Freem is in a position to put like a lot of bad flack on her in the background. So that's why Pink might be worried that she could say all these crazy things and a lot of people would believe it and never look at Pink's side or never look at Tectone's side. They would just believe it regardless.
Criminal has caused so much anxiety and stress last year. Take a break. Spying with cameras in private moments and share with the colleagues. Jesus Christ. And friends illegally.
He's a good guy. That's all you gotta know, Lamp.
I'm not
I get more respect from him every day.
In response to Pinky posting this on Twitter, Cucko.
Why
Cucko.
are you talking like this?
Cucko called her out not to throw stones at a glass house because you're a home wrecker.
You have to understand, Kyuko is a victim in the situation.
Is she?
Freem lied to her
Oh.
about a lot of things and
How did Kyuko
okayed
get
that
in this?
tweet behind the scenes.
Wait.
A lot of things and okayed that tweet behind the scenes. That is why I went public, because I reached out to Kyuko. I was like, hey,
Damn.
I've never met you. I don't know why you're saying this. I don't know if you know the situation. Kyuko said, hey, you delete your tweet, I'll delete mine, we'll have a conversation. So this is where it gets really messy, and I'm not going to talk about this part unless people want to talk about it. We found out some more things Freem was cooking up behind the scenes about 3 weeks ago with the Enviosity
Doesn't believe
stuff.
this stuff.
She was going
You know, XQC is dealing with like one of the worst, one of the worst in Twitch history of like relationship drama. He's dealing with the worst. He knows. He knows. If you want to talk about an insane person, he's dealing with somebody that is truly insane.
To do something much worse, so bad it would have ruined all of our lives. I'm not gonna say what it was that she
Hi,
was doing,
Skiva. How you doing, Skiva?
but it was so horrific it would have ruined all of our lives. Me, Techie Leroy were literally sitting in the living room crying, wondering, okay, so should we move out of the house? If she does this, do we need to do this or that? And then she admitted she lied and apologized, you know, said, I'm sorry for the issues that caused you in pink, because she got caught in her lie.
Man, this OTK thing is quite
Already
something.
won the case?
Cucko.
The thing is that if you're dealing with a crazy person, it's kind of hard to lose them until they go to jail. So it's like just not one case. There's like so many things happening.
Talked it out in private. Wait, that's literally her. As well as the show footage of media people considered revenge. That's really up though.
So I'm gonna watch this video. I when I tell you I have
It's
not
so
seen
hard
this
to
clip,
watch.
I promise you I've never.
It's so hard to watch, chat. So this is him. He's going to
Again,
NBS
I've not looked at any of these videos or anything like this before. I have no idea what's going to happen.
posts. So this is where
I'm as
Freem
shocked as
started
anyone else.
making things public and telling Enviosity, yeah, you can use my
Fucking
marital
Enviosity,
clip
man.
for you know, your narrative.
This one, he brought up. How do I see the whole thread? But I don't know how to use Twitter. 6, 7, 8,
Cared about the money? Yeah,
9,
she cared about money.
10, 11, 12. There we go.
Brother.
Holy bro. 12. Okay. So he brings up the clip with Techie and Freeman the card. This leads
And this is why it's really gross. And when I say gross, I mean the fact that Enviosity did post a tweet saying that he got permission from Freem to post this, which is super disturbing, seeing how we've been stalked and harassed by her for over a year.
she clarifies, by the way, this is why
Is it me or like yeah, all this is crazy, but isn't like on top of it, isn't like weird to like, it's been 2 years soon, you know, like it's been over a year, like they've been divorced and shit. Isn't it weird to like talking about somebody's ex-wife and even the ex-wife being like, yeah, go ahead, talk about this, and like talking about himself, about past relationship? Like I feel like at some point you gotta, why would you bring this shit up like 1.5 years later on? Like, what the fuck does this have to do with anything? Also, this is he bringing up his ex-wife because of Genshin drama, because Tectone called him a mint picker. Oh, fucking mint picker! This fucker there is sitting here with the most view bots on the whole entire like platform. Holy
set up
fuck!
free. This is what the
I don't
text
get why he's
message
not banned yet.
about that. Techie says thank you for clarifying, and then she does a tweet about let me just bring up her tweet. Oh, over here.
He'll get it back. He will get the money back.
Okay. Oh no, sorry. And then he says thank you. She says I've been free of you for months.
So see, Tectone was still trying to protect her and still trying
That
to
is the worst part, dude. Like, look at Tectone. After all of this, he's being so nice. And she's just shit. Dude, what the fuck is...
you know, he's like, this is about my donathon. He's like, thank you. You know, thank you for like keeping it cordial and like clearing that up. Well, I've been free of you for months. And he's like, what the hell? Like, I thought that we were being cordial. Like, he's literally protecting her. In response, she says, since some think this is playful banter, it's not. We are not on good terms, by the way. But this is between me, him, and our lawyers. Sorry for not wanting to talk about my personal life online. Talks about her personal
Angel
life
tone.
online.
Bring our angel
Some
back.
things shouldn't be used for content. Uses her personal life online for content. Tells Enviosity, hey, you have permission to use my personal life online for content. I hope people are kind of seeing some hypocrisy.
I see it. I see it bare, like, I see it bare bone, man. I see it all.
Explain.
Oh wait, we missed the.
I hate
important
this clip.
How do I deal
It's
with
actually really bad.
I love him.
Don't touch me.
I'm patient.
You see how he says, don't touch me? Does that make sense now? Do things make a little more sense now? Things make a lot more sense now, right?
No, you're f***ing not. You're like the most impatient, moody I've ever met.
Impatient when it comes to you.
Freem, I carry our marriage, and you know that.
And what he means by that, he was working. He was working. He was doing the subathon to pay for a house where she was not cooking, not cleaning. Obviously, they weren't having sexual relations. I know this is really disturbing and TMI, but we've all been thrown into this. It's public. The world knows now. Okay? And, you know, Z will talk about that as well. He's trying his best to keep things together.
Freem, you know that.
I think we have a pretty 50-50 marriage.
You're high.
He used to be, Amy.
You're high. You're kidding. On stream? Is this content? Or wait, you're kidding, Graham. You think so?
I think I help.
He's losing his
I'm
mind,
not
man.
saying you don't help, but you think it's 50-50?
Yes, and I also want you to see, when you saw Techie stream today, do you see how much happier he is? Do you see how much more healthy he is? How much more confident he is when he surrounds himself with people that care about him, aren't abusive, and that listen to him and believe him.
It would drain. He's like
back,
too kind.
How much of a difference that does to someone's mental health.
He thinks in his mind that it's better for him to tank it than release it all. He thinks it will cause more issues if he releases it all, so he just tanks the damage. And you know that this comes, don't touch me, this behavior. If you look at this without any thought around it, you'll be like, this guy is a piece of shit. But if you think about it in a way, like, let's think about it for a sec. What if she like cheated on him? What if she has been constantly getting angry for no reason, constantly complains or does something bad, or like tells him not to hang out with this person, do this and that? If she's been like doing all of these things and he tanks it and he tries to keep things into himself and he's still working and she doesn't really want to work with him at all, and then he's like in a bad mood and he has to be on live on the stream because of the subathon for so long, can't get a breath, and he want to just like have a little bit of peace while driving, and like imagine when she's touching him, like doing all these things, that's putting him in a breaking point. He's protecting himself from saying that. Yeah, exactly. He's trying to just be by himself a little bit while driving. He said something similar in the last Steak and Egg podcast. Apparently going to the therapist really helped him. That's good. I suggest anybody going through like hard times and you just can't really deal with yourself, talk to a therapist, talk to a professional. It's really very important for guys. Yep. It's important for me as well. Like I would assume most people think that I'm like a very social individual. I like to talk to people. But if I feel bad, if I am bad, do you have any idea what my like way of coping is? It's by talking to no one and listen to classical music and play video games. Completely isolated from the world and just being by myself. That is the way I cope with shit. Like if I'm like going through things and I need to relax my brain, that is what I do. Like at the worst moment, that's what I do. And I think a lot of men do this. They kind of sit in their own mind and they try to relax.
It made you uncomfortable, Nate? Because those people having
Warlow?
very
No, it's not 3 hours. It's like 18 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
marital issues. That's why it's uncomfortable to see people with marital issues. It really is.
It is. If
I don't
anybody
go
has
to school
divorced
that
parents,
time.
they know what that is like.
Those days that I
I
didn't
had
go to
seen,
school.
I had seen this a few months ago, and I was like, bro, this is just like, I didn't care about it because like, bro, it's a couple fighting. Like I don't care.
She was telling people that she didn't get enough money in the divorce. Like she wanted more money from the divorce, and she's mad.
And I want to
that-
say one thing. Freem is every month talking about money. Oh, I have to move. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Like I've seen her tweeting. She talks like 80% of her things she talks about is not having enough money, which is very, is it wrong? Like, I don't mind like coming here on chat and be like, guys, I don't have enough money to buy this game. Like, I'm not in the position right now. Like I'm not in the position right now to do this. But I'm not gonna go and like constantly complain on the internet that I don't have enough money or talk about money. Like, well, why isn't it weird? And you need to remember this is also from a content creator. Let's be real. Like, I bet not everybody in this chat is like parasocial in a way with some kind of streamer, but like a lot of people care about the individual they watch, right? They want to help them out. They want to give them stuff because they keep them entertaining and making them happy, and you know they doing their thing, and they love their streamer or they love their content creator, so they want to give them something. If a streamer is like saying that I'm not doing great, I need money, like, don't you think there's a lot of people who will be like, oh, I should probably help with that. I should probably give them some because I love this individual. And I think it's wrong whenever you do this like every month. Like all the time. Like it's, dude, there's something going on.
Tectone was using that money on me, and that Tectone was getting
That's all women want to ask my wife. You gotta treat that lady nice.
I had a lipoma in
She
my
makes you
rib,
happy, doesn't she?
and
She deserves it.
like anything else that I've had medically done is private and nobody's business, and I had to take a loan out for it.
Yes, I agree. Of course.
So for like marriages and emotions and understanding and communication, I would say I do about 90% of that.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
there
I
we go.
agree,
The majority of
Rani.
marriages,
I completely agree.
Most marriages
doesn't.
break up because of money. They were not hurting for money. The
No.
only other thing it could be communication. I also saw. I think also him digging into her like that is a bit uncalled for. No, this shouldn't. He should not have done this on stream. Oh, 100%. He should not have done
No.
this because that's what
But
she's
like
talking about.
obviously like this is not good. He should not have done it on stream. He shouldn't have done it at all. But like it's a breaking point, right? Sometimes you cannot control these things. Everyone here, Tectone, Pink, everyone in chat, everybody is a human. We do mistakes. It is how it is. We can't control that. Everybody do mistake from time. So this guy was at a breaking point and it just
Basically
happened.
what she was saying. I help you with tech stuff. Okay, well, you're a goated helper. We want to talk about the specifics? Fine, you're a goated helper.
Keep this in mind. This is the day he caught her and Cruz cuddling on the couch and realized they were she was cheating on him with Cruz, his assistant, allegedly. Yes, until the
You guys heard that?
caught her and Cruz cuddling on the couch and realized they were she was cheating on him with Cruz, his assistant, allegedly. Yes, until November 4th, I think. Yeah, I was so mad yesterday that Cruz and Z and I just went on an adventure to spend Techie's money. And Z's about to talk about that, by the way.
What a bitch. All right, let me go on. Like, I mean, where's she at? I just gotta, dude, that is, damn.
So this would have been December 29th. I left sometime in October.
Got automotive? Let me
maybe
see.
November. I maybe left in November. I think I left in October.
There you go.
And she
I've
later
already
found out via the
explained that the reason those plans were canceled is because Tectone confided into me the abuse he was enduring, and I told him I wasn't comfortable with her being around. So instead, what we did on Christmas is him, me, and Leroy went to my family's house. My family's Mexican, and if you don't know Mexicans, they love to have a party. And they said,
So
"Yeah,
she cheated and she's mad that Techie cheated on her? Or am I lost in there? So Techie never cheated. Techie just made new friends. She cheated, and that's where the clip where Tectone is mad, and that's when they started like things going bad, and they kind of divorced. In her mind, Techie's cheating, but Techie is just talking like meeting as someone new, like a friend of a friend, and that's Pink, and she just comes out, hangs out because she want to come to Austin. Austin is an area where a lot of streamer hangs out. That's where you do business. It's better tax there. It's good for streamers to go, and like that's just like she just came by and met more people, so she know more people in Austin. But in her mind, she looks at this as cheating.
yeah, you can invite your friends over," and they just went to this big Mexican Christmas party with my family.
their security cams that this was because Tectone had pinkchyu over in the middle of the night. Eggy gets surgery. He get all his teeth taken out.
Her bag has left the chat. Yeah.
Right? Teggy asked Freem, "Could you stay over and help watch the cats? Can you stay over and help watch the cats?
He's a gummy
bring all the
cat
cats
now.
together. Surgery for what? He had something with his mouth. I don't really know. Dude was in shambles, bro. Dude was in shambles, right? Now, the first time this happened, like right after Eggy got surgery, because of all the drugs pumped into him, he gets.
Eggy's cat is cute as fuck. Yeah.
Cats freak out when this happens.
I would love someone like Eggy.
He's freaking the fuck out.
It's a really
calls
cute
me,
cat.
It's like 2 a.m., bro. It's like 2 a.m. I'm at Colin's house, I think. Or I'm doing something. He calls me at like 2 a.m. He's like, bro, can you come over? I need people right now. Like, I need people. It's in a heartbeat, bro. It's like 2 fucking a.m. I go over. I see homeboy.
I heard about this story. I heard about this story. Eggy needed surgery and to get his teeth removed. Techie was begging Freem to just come and help with the cats. Instead, she was out all night with Cruz. And while Techie was crying in the bathroom with Z on the bathroom floor, freaking out about his cat. And she didn't come till it was like way later. Because that cat is Techie's life. That cat is Techie's life.
Trying to get it nice and warm in the bathroom.
I don't know if Techie wanted me to talk about this, but the divorce and a lot of the abuse he confided me in, emotional abuse he talked to me about, really messed him up. Obviously, the alleged cheating also messed him up mentally, and it put him in a dark place. So that cat was the only thing keeping that guy alive. So that cat meant everything to him. And that's why Egg is so important to him. Like, he loves that cat. Like, that is his best friend.
I know who's cutting onions,
that cat
yeah.
kept him alive.
Eggy's in the bathroom freaking the out. He's just calming Eggy. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. He's just sitting down. He and I just start talking.
People don't realize that animals, like, whenever you have an animal, that's a family member. And whenever it's your animal, that's your baby. Like, a lot of people are very attached to their, like, cats and dogs and their animals because that's their baby. Whenever you deal with these situations, it's rough. It's very hard.
I'm just, distracting him from him dealing with his cat. About 30 minutes after that, a knock on the door happens. Now, mind you, it's like 2:30 in the morning.
There's like zero love.
Cruz,
zero love.
Former assistant come over. Same time. They come over and we're all in a room with Eggy, Techie, me, Freem, Cruz. At the time, I was like,
yeah, I get that.
Techie's his assistant.
What the
Maybe
fuck?
he went to go pick up Freem or something. I don't know. Yeah. Mind you, there was also a huge rumor in his chat saying Freem is sleeping with Cruz. There was this huge rumor. They kept calling him Cucktone. That's why Cucktone was a big thing. Because everyone's like, bro, your wife's cheating on you. Your wife's cheating on you. Pink claims a married female. VTuber spread rumors about her other content and shared revenge Pink to multiple other creators. This was filmed without Pink's knowledge, and she's pursuing legal action.
And I'll show it again.
As we can see here, she bought this August 9th. She literally bought it. Okay. Wow.
She literally messaged Enviosity and said, yeah, you can use this out of context clip where allegedly my husband caught me cuddling and cheating on him with his assistant and was upset and still kept his cool.
Oh, that's fine. You can post about it all you want. I'm sorry you have to relive some of the pain. It's already out there in the public, so I don't really mind at all. It's being spread like wildfire. Some things just shouldn't be used for content. I just don't get it.
Bro, what the hell is this, man? How do you do this? Like, the narcissism is insane. Holy fuck. How do you say these things? Brother, what? I remember this. I do also, actually. People can be so petty. Man,
who sent me? She's the one who got sent video footage of me. I'm not gonna say of what. It was like the screenshot. So she wants to speak up and say what she has to say. Give Zizix love and appreciation. Give Kinetic love and appreciation, and Kyuko, give her all the love and appreciation too, because like a lot of these people are all victims in the situation. It's nobody's fault. I don't blame anyone. It's nobody's fault. Okay.
I want you to know I'm about to pee my pants.
I've been holding my piss the whole stream.
Me too. I've been watching and not going to the bathroom, and I'm about to pee my pants. The
God damn.
screenshots that got posted on LSF, obviously now, like, you guys can see that they were with me. I didn't really want to be involved in all of it. Similar to like what Zizek said, I was really close with Freem, and she vented to me a lot, and I often felt like I was being used as a diary. And because, you know, I guess the way that Zizix referred to it was like trauma dumping, but because she did that with me, I felt special. You know, she cared about me enough to like open up, and in turn, I began to care about her a lot. And I believed everything that she told me, and I allowed the well to kind of be poisoned against all the people she would talk about. And even like, I'll be fully transparent that in the beginning, I fully believed that Tectone was a monster. You know, I believed that Pink was a homewrecker. I believed everything she said because she was my friend. And I had no reason to assume otherwise at first. And then I started
Which
to
makes
discover that
sense.
I was being misled. And I started to feel really guilty. And feeling that guilt and extremely uncomfortable with like all of the invasions of privacy that were being bragged about. Eventually, like, I reached out to Tectone in, I think it was May of 2023. And like we'll circle back to that because I believe you guys need to hear what he said to me so that you know like what his character actually is behind the scenes. I was sent several videos from the home cameras, and there was one in particular, that was a Pink that would be deemed as revenge. Techie had no access to the cameras in the home, and
That is
you guys
fucked
know
up.
him. Like, he's not technologically like advanced. He wouldn't have known how to even do anything with these cameras. Like, he doesn't know how any of that works. And for context, I was informed of a plan for her to move in with her assistant on August 26th of 2022.
Is it like revenge porn, like highly illegal and you can go to jail for it? Like, it's can't like, I don't know about Austin laws, but I feel like you doing revenge porn, and if you publish it, depends on the country and depends also on the state in the US. It's not every state. So I'm not sure if it's in Texas. But yeah, it's insane.
And then they were in the new apartment by September 21st. I completely distanced myself and I removed myself from the friendship in June of 2023.
It can be a little bit much.
I also, like, I wrote stuff down to go over bullet points so I wouldn't forget because I'm scatterbrained. So when I first came to him, after Zizix talked to him, he could tell, like, that I was really scared, that I was shaken. And his response was like, listen, I don't want you to worry about me. Like, if this is causing you stress, please don't sweat it. You don't have to tell me anything you don't want to. Like, he cared more about me being scared and anxious and not wanting to be like public with anything than he did about his own safety. And that was behind closed doors. This wasn't a public thing that he did. This was just a private moment between me and Tectone where he cared more about me than himself.
She was literally like one of Freem's closest friends, and like she even realized this stuff was wrong and spoke up, and that takes a lot of guts, like a lot of guts. And I really appreciate it because I know you don't know me and you don't really owe me anything, and you went out of your way to still like do what was right, and I appreciate it a lot. Let me give Jay a call really quick. Yo.
Hey, yo. So, just to clarify, I'm just gonna keep it like real with everybody. I'm not here to talk about anything that Freem has said or Tectone has said.
Oh, it's Jay the Bar.
I don't believe in being a part of that kind of stuff. And I've told this to both Tectone and to Freem. If both of them are watching the same point in time, understand this. I've told you guys to your face. Anything that has ever been vented to me, that is something I consider venting, as long as it's not talking, then there's nothing to worry about. Because I don't like people talking to my friends about other friends. I just stay out of that. But what I won't deal with is seeing one of my other friends who is innocent in something, being slandered in the sense of being called a homewrecker by people. So I met Pink via VR chat when Tectone and I were doing a lot with the Golden Gator lobby. And ever since I met Pink, Pink's always been very sweet to me. Literally day one of meeting Pink, she was always sweet, complimenting stuff like that for my voices and my songs and stuff like that. In November, because I was asking her if she was going to be going to any of the VR chat meetups that were happening in Austin, because a lot of our friends from VR chat were going to meet up, and I was like, I don't know everyone who's going other than Sora, and I was just curious who else is going, because I don't really reach out to a lot of people. I keep to myself a lot of the times. So Pink's like, oh, I don't know. Let me go take a look. And then Pink had mentioned there was a party going on for another mutual friend, Jelly Peanut. And it was going to be Jelly Peanut's birthday coming up for this thing. And I like, oh, I don't really know him. Well, I had mentioned that I couldn't travel to the party because it was going to be like $100 plus for me to go there and back. And I wanted to fucking save up my stuff because I got to save all my money went to going helping out my family. Pink paid money out of pocket just so I could go to this event. She actually sent me $100, no questions asked, just so I could go to this party and hang out with her and some of our other VR chat friends. And I told her she didn't need to do it. She did it. She said, nope, I don't want to hear excuses. It's actually in her messages, by the way, Pink. It was funny. So I went out and hung out with her. And it was my first time meeting her in person. Had a great time. It was a great time with everybody.
I get one lamp.
And shortly after that, me and Pink, we started just like talking every other night, just talking about mostly about music. We were just talking about concerts literally hours. I won't go into the details of other things we talked about because I know you were going through a hard time, Pink, at that time. You were going through a rough time already as it was. I'm not going to go into that detail, personal business. But we talked about this stuff, and you were just you wanted someone to talk to at night that could help you get through whatever you were going through, right?
Well, what does this have to do with it, though? That's like I'm confused about.
She should reach out to Tectone. I literally said, you should go reach out to Tectone. I think you guys would get along.
Oh, okay.
He's really chill guy. He's really funny. I mean, you're a weeb. He's a gigantic, massive overlord weeb.
That's an understatement even for Tectone.
I think you guys would get along. And I said, she's like, I don't really know him. I remember this because you said, like, I don't really know him. Wouldn't it be kind of weird if I could reach out? She starts second guessing herself, saying, like, I should reach out to him. I don't know him. Like, what if he thinks I'm weird? Like, Jay, no, wait, I don't want him to. What if he thinks I'm a leech, Jay? I'm like, he's not going to think you're a leech.
I'll be real. That's what like everybody thinks. Like, that's the hard part about talking to anybody. Because it's like, what if they get the wrong impression? Weeb Lord, yeah.
I said, literally, just go over there.
I don't know why he's not a VTuber by now. Like Tectone.
I don't know how.
Yeah, like his egg VTuber
my
thing.
Name wouldn't mean anything, but if you want to say Jay suggested,
there's like things you can't do as a VTuber. I think you can do.
By all means, say my name. Just say, hey, there you go. Like, reach out and say Jay suggested I should do this, right? And to confirm this, here's the thing. You have the date on there right here. So here's the thing. You actually have the date of when you messaged him, right?
Yep.
I had to go look through my messages because why does it feel like this motherfucker's messages sound like he's loud when he's typing to people? Can I just say that?
Because it does.
I'm not trying to take away from the seriousness. I'm not trying to take away from the seriousness.
Because it does.
Like I just swear to God, like I'm not trying. I know that this is a serious thing, but I swear to God, this man, like I swear, I look at my text message from him, like when I was texting him the other day, right, about going out to Texas again, and I swear it's so loud. It's just like, bro, what do you mean? Anyways, so because previous to this, me and him were talking about AEW stuff because AEW was going to be
same thing with VTuber tag. Yeah, true.
Before I left, and we were talking about going. And then this is when he messages me. He messaged me on the 16th. What do you have a time on yours thing?
December 16th. Yep. That was the day I first reached out.
So he messages me on the 16th saying, yo, board games tomorrow? And I said, I'm already back home. And he says, bro, no way, Eggy cry. And I said, yeah, I might be back there depending on some things. He says, okay, that's awesome, yay. And then he was asking specifically, he's like, like asking about you, like, hey, pinkchyu hit me up. She seems very nice. Is she cool? I was going to invite her over for board games. So I would have been there that night for board games with you guys. So he was trying to bring me over to play board games the same night that you met him in person over there. You're going to come over to play board games. It's right here in my messages. I said, she's a very nice person. And I would say, yeah, you should invite her over. And I even, sorry to kind of put you on blast on this part. I said, she's very shy, but she's very super chill. And she doesn't like drama or anything like that. She's not involved with any drama like that. She's super relaxed. I did mention though, because you say a couple of times that you were on the spectrum. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is, so the reason that Tectone and Pink have met, like, and became friends, is because of me telling Pink to go reach out to Tectone.
There it is. There it is.
In his life until December 16th of 2022.
Yep.
I have
after already filed for divorce in November, after she's already been moved out. He is doing his own thing.
Now, I don't.
He's trying to move on, yeah.
Because I can at least say this because it's not shit talking. I hung out with Freem at the apartment that she was living in when she was no longer living with Techie. That I can say. We had pizza and we were watching somebody's with some other friends. That's it. So she was out of the house by then.
Yep. Thank you so much, Jay.
Yeah, like I said, I don't do this freaking he said, she said bullcrap. I'm not gonna play this thing where I'm gonna be like,
yep.
Again.
I totally agree.
I don't want to hear.
I like Jay. He's always nice to talk to.
I don't like that. That shit is some.
I like Jay a lot.
To me. She's a very big sweetheart too, and they both met in December of 2022. So
I wish I could play more games with him.
Set and done anyways. Anything was being said and done already between like the two, as far as I understand.
Thank you so much.
Haven't had that much of a chance to do that, unfortunately.
I noticed that Pink has been only like 10 subs today, and maybe people need to give some more subs. Twitch Prime.
Not for this stream.
I'm fucking
Good
done.
McConnell.
Okay.
He's trying to get some Twitch Prime.
Thank you so much, Jay.
God,
I
man.
appreciate it. I don't want drama. I'm not drama alert, okay? I just know that my first stream, I got very emotional, and I needed to clarify everything and put an end to this chapter. So
Twitch Prime right now.
Thank you, McConnell.
Please don't give anyone hate.
But is McConnell live? I
People
wish.
who need to get help need to get help.
McConnell's playing
People
his
who are victims and had misconceptions. It's
Hunter
a mess.
a lot.
It's very messy.
Thanks for liking, commenting, subscribing.
All right, that was a wild ride, man. 39 minutes of that. Man, all I can say is that, dude, this individual here, I like him a lot, and I hope one day, I hope one day I get to have more friends like this individual. He's been tanking so much, and it still tanks it. That's so respectable. I'm mixed, like, I didn't know about all of this. My perception of Freem is completely opposite of what it was. Like, I didn't know this at all. This is like psychotic. This is actually psychotic. And I expect that, I assume they're doing legal actions because, like, overall, it seems like Freem kind of has to go to jail. Like, sharing revenge porn? What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? Is it that bad? Are you going so much in your head that you gotta do legal acts as well? My God, huge respect for Eggy, man. The cat take care of him and much better than his wife. There isn't a truer statement ever been said, man. Jesus. So true. Honestly, hate how whenever you break up with someone, they still feel like they have some type of right to dictate your life, like move on. Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be real. That's the, like, if you separate and it was bad, like, you just gotta move on. Stop communicating, just move on. This is weird. I do love those cats. They're cute. They're cute as hell. I want to have a cat like Eggy, like one day, maybe. Hi, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and subscribe. I'll post videos nearly every day, so if you want to watch any more reactions, feel free to subscribe and I'll see you there.